Strike! Fiends or devil! I'll crush them all!
Tempered 1,000 times. No need.
Blade eternal! Purgatory take hold! Strike!
No need.
Blade eternal!
Return from death 1,000
You will serve as the tempering fire! Fiends or devil! I'll crush them all! Take hold!
Drawn sword knows no rest until death.
Better son of help.
Return.
You will serve as the tempering fire! Blade eternal!
Ow. Ow.
Ooh, you can't play dead standing up!
No need.
Kill. Fuck.
Return.
See, again, I wish
Tempering fire!
Saber's effect didn't occur in between rounds.
Purgatory take hold!
Another crypt body that had nothing on it. Fantastic. I recently came across what is probably my favorite Star Rail account of all time. Some dude is doing a full-on pacifist playthrough, and I've got to say it's fantastic because or specifically it's a playthrough through the main story, but he's also trying to unlock all the way up to anomaly arbitration, and if he unlocks anomaly arbitration, that already makes his account better than mine. Because if you could see, which menu it is, because I can't see the spot on the screen. Okay. As you can see, I only have one of the 3 requirements to enter. I've been clearing MOC Stage 12 with 3 stars. I have never cleared Pure Fiction Stage 4 or Apocalyptic Shadow Difficulty 4. It completely. Speaking of, I do need to do these. Not really saving for anything. It'll be a little faster to getting Rins lightcone probably. I like it because by pacifist he means explicitly that he can only attack through a method that gives him, like, and anything that comes about from getting hit he's allowed to attack with. So he counts ultimates because you get ultimate energy from getting hit, and then he includes counters because, well, he's attacking because you got hit. But interestingly, that also means he has to work against. He can't use basic attacks, like any basic attack in the game. So he had to get Sparkle. He started all the way back in 2.1, not 2.0. And I noticed this because of the banner he shows at the beginning of the first video, which only released 10 months ago, by the way, was Aventuring Jingliu. And it took him months to beat, purely due to the fact that he had to get, he had to slowly level up dailies so that he could get stuff. Only for him to find out that he couldn't even use the stuff he got, by the way, which I think is hilarious. But yeah. It's been fun to watch because he much more recently, only like 6 or 7 versions ago, he beat Fantilia, which I've got to say, he didn't just beat Fantilia, he beat Scar Caboose, which is a hell of an achievement because that is just absurd. My favorite part is that the character he uses is character I've said to beat. He uses 2 characters for it. I don't think I have her in here. No, she's not in here. If you've seen the videos on my main channel, the power creep demonstration, you'll remember that one of the characters I ended up really liking using during those was my was the Arlan team, because oh my goodness, people gotta put respect on March 7th's name. Like, I don't mean like any for alternate forms, I mean base March 7th preservation. This is genuinely an awesome kit. I don't think people talk about it quite enough, because it is genuinely cool. I love the counter mechanic. It is really nice. Plus, it goes up to 3 with her C4, which also increases its damage based on defense, which is nice. But like the constellations she has are genuinely really good. Like if she freezes an enemy with her ultimate, she gets energy. Yeah, start of battle, she grants shield to the lowest HP percentage target. Those are always the same. This one increases the damage by defense and increases the counter by 1 up to 3. And then her C6 grants healing, which I didn't know she could do for a while because I hadn't really used her at all. but the fact that she grants healing is actually incredible. This means that naturally she's the only preservation unit in the game that can actually heal other characters, which is incredible. Otherwise, the only way you could do that is with this lightcone. Which throughout those videos, I did end up actually using this lightcone a bit for the power creep demonstration videos because I needed the healing and the attack. Plus, the readout was actually pretty good, but it allowed him to do damage while also healing a really good chunk, especially because Japar just naturally has a high attack stat. It's like he's 1500 attack, but that's purely from his defensive stat. During that video, he had like almost 30,000 attack in battle, I think. Yeah, the other character he uses though is one that I absolutely adore. Also, I just realized I didn't actually finish going through all the things, did I? I just switched to Saber at some point and then forgot. Oh well. But yeah, Finon is genuinely one of my favorite characters in the game. I think he is the best Amphorius character, with only one exception. He just barely is under... Where is she? Hyacinth. Who is the only Remembrance character I own, by the way. I don't count Trailblazer because I skipped Remembrance Trailblazer pretty much entirely. I stayed on Harmony until I got the Dahlia, and then I switched to Elation the moment they came out. But yeah, I love Finon. He's probably the best DPS from that entire world by far. He's also just got the coolest kit. I just love the way, like, how they portrayed his character. He is a million times better than Cyrene. I am sorry. I genuinely hate Cyrene. I think her design they went with was awful compared to her original design. It's just all white. I don't think it's completely different, and I dislike it. I don't entirely like the wedding dress vibe. I also just hate her kit. I like the idea. I hate the application. It's just, I'm sorry. I really, really dislike it. But yeah, he used Finon quite a bit near the end because March doesn't do enough damage for a lot of those enemies for the amount of time they have. Plus, you probably just die because her shield is pretty hard to keep up consistently. Plus, he works as long as you can get him into his ultimate form early. Look at where am I looking for? Right, the counter. Because there's a counter, the Calamity Soul Scorch Edict is a counter. It works for his thing, so it's nice. Plus, with Cyrene, which is the only reason he has Cyrene, literally, is that Cyrene keeps him in that old form. He will, however, start to struggle when he starts fighting actually difficult enemies. Because most of those enemies, by comparison, especially for Finon's power level, are absolutely nothing. He'll probably struggle a little bit when he gets to when he goes through Penacony, which is the next video he's currently actively working on. But it's near the Penacony he's probably not going to struggle too much on because a lot of the Penacony enemies are break based. But he has access to, but Finon mix all enemies in the vicinity physical weakness, so, plus a lot of those enemies are just naturally physical weak anyways, so, I'm pretty sure it's imaginary, fire, and physical is the most common combination during Penacony, including the final bosses. And then, when he gets to Amphorius, he's going to really struggle with some bosses to kill consistently. Because the thing about Amphorian bosses is that they do way more damage and activate their ultimate attacks way quicker. Nigador is going to do a lot of damage if he doesn't manage to get the rid of the effect from that. He's also got to worry about, like, oh yeah, the biggest issue is definitely going to be him fighting against Kia, because the problem with the Kia is that damage is still bugged for Finon. Finon's always had a bug with that fight where he takes way more damage than he should from attacks. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. I think it's because of how they coded the attacks. They didn't consider characters like Finon, who were on that team alone, because he didn't exist yet. So I don't know. I mean, they were designing him at the same time. Like he was being designed, like his whole kit was being finalized while that fight had been released. So I don't know.